Shalom. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. I'm your brother Marcolat from the Great Millstone Jamaica camp, with a lesson here to feed the potential elect through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Very brief, this video here is taken from a brother from GMS. I think it's the head camp, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, the priest Yasha 1. And very, 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 very beautiful video, man. Because what it does, it confirms for the hopeful elect, what time is it? Because over the years we've been prophesying of, the MOTB, the mark of the you-know-what, Revelation 13, verse 16. And we said that, look, that's a microchip, that's the C-hip. A lot of camps out there would say, some say it's an embargo, some say it's sin, some say it's John 3:16, and a whole lot of bullshit, but they cannot go into depths, of how that system will work. No, us here at Great Millstone, we not only break down the words, the word mark in the text and its root, but we actually explain how it will work through extensive research, as like for example, is the Rachaya come from the GMS London camp was the first person I've heard mention of CBDCs. I didn't know about CBDCs until I heard that, brother. And then I myself went and I do my independent research on it, and I see that shit, this is the way how they're gonna do it, to have a total cashless society, because that's the objective, that's the aim, to have a cashless society. And now we can see 2023, hopefully here, when all prophecies come to pass, we see where these measures are being put into place, and a lot of things are coming to pass, and it's beautiful, and this is gonna offend a lot of people, even among Israel. It's gonna offend a lot of people. Why? Because they are rooted and grounded in the doctrine that they have learned, that they have been taught by the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, man. And then again, you have leaders among other groups that would cause their congregation to think that they have a full assurance of the word, which they have not, because see, this is a big move that's been taking place now in prophecies, but yet still they refuse, because whether they have been paid off or through their pride or arrogancy or ignorancy, to teach about the MOTB and what it really is, and that it is a micro C-hip, C-H-I-P. You understand now? Let me just play this video and grab me a scripture and close, alright? So, beautiful times we in a camp. Beautiful times, man. So anyway.
Cash, look at this. Every imaginable bill. I have one of every bill, 150, a 20, a 10, a 5, and 1. And I can't use any of them here to buy a stupid cup of coffee that's probably overpriced anyway. A coffee, please. 1 sugar, a little bit of cream. I have cash.
No cash.
You don't take cash? They don't take cash. Look at this.
No, when we handle no cash here, only cards.
This is outrageous. In addition to the $6 for a cup of coffee. If I bought cards for less than that.
Right. So they're saying that they don't take cash. Yeah, very, very, and this is a very, very crucial thing in prophecy, man. Because when we go to Revelation chapter 13, which I'm about to get at, yeah. So table of content. Let's get to the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 15. Right, and it reads, "And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast." And we break this down constantly, that the image is the system. The beast is NATO and the EU. And we know that the harlot that rideth the beast is what? Babylon the Great, America. That's prophecy. Yeah? So the system, they have come up with their policies, and we see where tighter measures are being brought up on the society. You know, draconian measures are being brought up on the society, and the people are now feeling the squeeze. A lot of people are complying because guess what? They trust in oppression. And that's another thing. A lot of people trust in oppression, man. I think that, you know, it's just gonna blow past. Nah, it's getting fucking worse. My bad. It's getting worse. Yeah, and ain't no coming back. Saying the elites, they want their NWO. Yeah, ain't no coming back. So it reads, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. We see where they practice that in the 2020 event. Well, no one was killed, but you know, if you didn't follow their guidelines, you'd be penalized for it. They said curfews, you know, you was found outside, you're in a problem, you know. So anyway, verse 16, and he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, right? And that no man might buy or sell save he, meaning except he that have the mark or the number, or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So the transaction is gonna be done because you have that mark. So it is written that no man might buy or sell save he that had that mark. Now we can see that cash is being obsolete right before your eyes. Cash is being obsolete. No, all you jet out there that like sing about stacking the paper, stack it till it reaches ceiling top, you know, pocket full of paper, that's being obsolete. And as you can see, the elderly man here, he is saying that, look, I have every note. I have $100 bill, a $50 bill, a $20 bill, a $10 bill, a $1 bill, and they refuse to take any cash from him. That's no coincidence, my friend. That's prophecy being fulfilled right before your eyes. Because let's go to see, and I can get scriptures on top of scriptures on top of scriptures, but you know me, I like to make my my lessons short, you know. Micah chapter, bear with me, Baba Kwasha. Micah chapter 6 and verse 10. It says, Are there yet treasures? Are there yet the treasures of the wickedness in the house of the wicked, and the scant measure that is abominable? Yeah, these currencies, man, like the US dollar, that's an abominable currency. Yeah, that's pure deception and lies. That currency here, that's pure. What the fuck is happening here? My bad. Anyway, that's pure deception and lies, man. He says, shall I count them pure with the wicked balances and with the bag of deceitful weights? So this deceitful weight is being no more. You know, you work, let's say you work $100 bill US, you put it in the bank, you know, the Fed raise interest rate, you know, the dollar, the purchasing power of the dollar devaluate. So it's a deceitful weight. Now they're gonna use the guys of CBDCs as the new way, you know, of having money. CBDCs, you know, which a lot of people basically gonna fall for it, man. You know, you're gonna be told that the money that you have in the account, you cannot access it if you don't have digital wallet, and if you don't have this, and which is all a trap. Yeah, it's a trap. Anyway, going back to the scripture, it says verse 12, for the rich men thereof are full of violence, and the inhabitants thereof have spoken lies, and their tongue is deceitful in their mouth. And it's a deceit, it's fraud. Yeah, it's pure fraud under their tongues. And as I said, it's gonna catch a lot of people. A lot of people gonna have money in the bank and basically cannot access it as well. That's the time that we're living in. Cash is being obsolete. Yeah? Cash is being obsolete. You have economic analysts out there saying buy gold and silver, but guess what? They're gonna come for your resources, man. What if you people understand that what is being done is not by the will of men? It's by the will of Yahweh Basham Yahushai, Yahweh being the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shai, our Lord, you know, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. It is the will of the Lord, man. See, as I've heard, you know, Ella Yashua saying that the Lord is about to bring a great humbling to planet Earth. You know, and we can see it, and a lot of people gonna lose their lives trying to gain it, man, because of these systems that are being brought into place, man. You know. Anyway, you know, as a matter of fact, before I even cut this, let me just get Matthew chapter, I think it's chapter 6. Matthew chapter 6, verse 23. Oh, verse 19, my bad. It says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where rot and rust that corrupt, and where thieves break through or steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust that corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. And that's the reason why a lot of men is gonna be found lacking in the spirit, because they're gonna be thinking about their money. You know, which, if you understand, is just fucking paper, man. You know, true wealth is in gold and silver and land, and what else? In cattle. You know, when you have servants, you know, that's true wealth. And hence, the kingdom of heaven. That's the reason why we need the kingdom of heaven, because in the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna get all of that, man. Every single desire that we lusted for, we're gonna have it, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Basham Yahushai. Anyway, I hope that this lesson has been an edifying one, man. Shalom.